Go. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners this evening. Mike, could you call us to order here?
Commissioner Vyers.
Here.
Commissioner Morrill.
Here.
Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
Commissioner Fry.
Here.
President Hodgkinson.
Here. All right. The first thing we have on the agenda is a presentation from the American Zoo, no? Oh, excuse me, the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. And with us is the Executive Director, Chris Fears, who's flown in this evening from Maryland to be with us and to make this presentation. So, Chris and Sue, would you like to come up to the microphone and...
Thank you. I'm really pleased to be here tonight. It's always a pleasure. You know, the pleasurable part of my job is when I get to come celebrate accreditation of our members. And the Cosley Zoo was recently accredited for its fourth time, I believe. It was first accredited in the year 2000. As an accredited member of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, or AZA, which is easier to say, it's part of a community of 230 accredited zoos, oceanariums, and aquariums. 215 of those institutions are here in the United States, but we also have members in Canada, Mexico, Bahamas, Bermuda, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Argentina. And what binds all of those 230 institutions together, whether they're a small institution like your Cosley Zoo, or whether they're one of the larger institutions like the San Diego Zoo, for example, is the fact that every single one of them has to meet exactly the same standards. But as you can see by, a 5-acre versus your 5 or 7 acre versus a much larger one, we have diversity in size of collection, diversity in acreage, diversity in budget. But again, every single one of them meets the same high standards. I'm sometimes asked, well, why does the Hong Kong Zoo or the Ocean Park Zoo in Hong Kong, why would they want to be a member of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums? It's because we have the highest standards for zoos and aquariums in the world. And, it is a big deal. It takes a team effort, and Sue and her team are to be highly congratulated for that effort. It's not just a snapshot in time, although yes, there was an inspection team here for a couple of days. I like to say that accreditation is really 365 days a year. We expect that our institutions are accreditation ready all the time. When I think about the Cosley Zoo, what do I think about? It's clearly a community asset and a treasure. It's a place where people can come and connect to nature. Although I know that there are farms close to here, we live in definitely a more urbanized society, and it's just really important for us to be able to connect people to nature and then inspire them to help us save wildlife. It's a fun, safe place for animals and for families to come together as well as for animals. But, today saw a family, and the little boy just couldn't wait to where am I going to go next? What am I going to go see? And one of the things I love about the Cosley Zoo is it's a right-sized zoo for your community. You can see the animals up close and personal. Also, it's a place of learning, and it's a trusted resource for information. It has a great impact, I know, on the community, and I hope you all realize how proud we are of some of the work they do, such as their work with Blanding's turtles, which is a great conservation project for the Great Lakes region. I know that they have, celebrated larger attendance than ever with their 165,000 a year. Again, that's part of a bigger community. Our 230 members see about 180 million visitors a year. 50 million of those are children. I don't have the exact facts to bolster my argument, but we always say that second to schools, we see more children than any other entities. So let's talk a little bit about accreditation. Well, it's a major milestone. It's basically the measurement of the achievement of an organization. We require our members to go through this every 5 years. We absolutely do not call it reaccreditation because actually a member gets no benefits. They have to go through the process as though they've never been through it before. It's tough. Our standards evolve, and just because an institution was accredited 5 years ago doesn't mean they will be again. I had the pleasure of seeing the master plan this year, actually this afternoon with Sue, and great plans, and I'm hopeful that you'll be able to execute some of those, as it's really important again that zoos evolve and change as they go along. Accreditation is not, again, it's not one of those things that just because it's been done before, it's not guaranteed. It's not a slam dunk. We do deny accreditation of institutions. In the past 10 years, we denied 26 institutions their accreditation. We also tabled the accreditation for some 65. What that means is we gave the institution 1 year. We said, you're still a member, but you're really on probation. You have 1 year to meet our standards. So again, I want you to, we take it very seriously and are very proud of the fact that your Cosley Zoo meets those standards. Another reason why I think accreditation is really important is we have 2,800 licensed exhibitors, those who can display wildlife in the United States. They're licensed by our U.S. Department of Agriculture. And again, of those 2,800, only 215 are accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. So that's a really important difference. The other really important difference is the U.S. Department of Agriculture is really looking at one thing. They're looking at animal welfare. They're enforcing, implementing the Animal Welfare Act. Our accreditation, on the other hand, of course, we start with the animals. We want to make sure that they receive the best care possible. We're looking at their daily enrichment, their environments, their veterinary programs and preventative medicine, but we're also looking at things like financial stability. If an institution doesn't have the wherewithal for the next 5 years to meet those standards, we're going to be a little concerned. We're looking at risk management. We want to make sure that AZA accredited zoos and aquariums are safe places for the visitors, certainly for your staff, and also for the animals. We're looking at staffing, making sure that there's a sufficient number of staff and that they're trained to take care of the animals in their care. Governing authority, we want to make sure that there's the right level of responsibility and that the director of the institution is making animal decisions, program decisions for his or her staff. And of course, since we have guests visiting our zoos, we want to make sure that they're appropriate guest services. And, I'm happy to say that, your institution did come out with a great inspection report. I was not there on an inspection today, and this is my second time here at the Cosley Zoo. I was with you 5 years ago, and a couple of things stand out to me. Again, I love the up-close personal feeling that you get. Certainly the fact that the staff trains their animals as well as they do, that comes through loudly and clearly. I had the pleasure of watching 2 training sessions today, and they're extremely well done. Your new Bobcat facility exhibit, lovely exhibit, and the bobcats are two of the animals I got to see trained today. So it's really a nice facility. It's right sized. I hope you all are as proud of it as we are. We're very proud to call the Cosley Zoo one of our 230 accredited members. I know it takes support from you all, the Park Board Commission, as well as the foundation, as well as citizens here in the DuPage County, and it's really important. And, I hope that I get to be here 5 years from now congratulating you on that next accreditation. But For right now, I want to finish the congratulation on this accreditation and again say how proud on behalf of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums I am and we are to have your Cosley Zoo as a member. And with that, I'd like to ask Jane and Mike and Sue if you would join me, and I would like to present you with the plaque of accreditation.
Can we get, I'll staff you up here so the friends at home can see you. Whoever's here with the Zoom, come on, Chip.
And I probably didn't call out the staff's hard work enough, but none of this would be possible without all of them.
And a foundation board
Oh, good.
Get in there.
No. Move this way.
Harry, you can go up there.
Yeah, I'm sliding, so the exit sign.
No, let them have the,
The camera expert.
let them have the limelight.
I am going to be in the corner there. I can see the lens. I'll hide under the table.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're going to hold you two coming back in 5 years, by the way, to make that little presentation again. Jane, it's a significant accomplishment by Sue and her staff, and certainly with the support of the Cosley Zoo Foundation Board, of which 2 members are present. But, you know, it's pretty significant, too, that, you know, Sue, you rallied all your staff members to come, so you get a lot of credit. Nice job. And Sue said that each one of you were going to do about a 10-minute speech. Right? Come on. Yeah, let's have it. Anyway, nice job. Thank you.
Yeah, terrific job. We're so very proud of Cosley Zoo. And really, I felt badly accepting the plaque because you all are the ones that contribute so much to that happening. So congratulations to all of you. It's quite an honor for Wheaton and the Wheaton Park District. So thank you all very much. We appreciate it. All your hours, we know that you're working so hard for us, so we really do. Thank you. Chris, we also want to thank you for making this trip all the way here from Maryland, and you're welcome to stay and visit Cosley every day while you're here.
So you're going to make the staff stay and sit through this, or what? Because we're going to be here for 3 hours at least.
I'm leaving.
You know, we'll give you just a moment if you would like to get your coats on, and
Thank you.
congratulations again. Thank you
Good
very
job.
much. Okay, do we have any community input? No? Okay, great. Consent agenda?
Move to approve the consent agenda, items A, B, C, D, and E. Approval of disbursements totaling $842,683 for the period beginning January 13, 2016, ending February 9, 2016. Approval of board meeting minutes from January 20, 2016. The closed session meeting minutes from January 20, 2016. Approval of the Finance Subcommittee meeting minutes from February 3, 2016, and approval of the Building and Grounds Subcommittee meeting minutes from February 3, 2016.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion by me and a second by Morrill to approve the consent agenda. Any questions, comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson?
Yes. Moving on to unfinished business, we have a recommendation to purchase our new phone system.
Correct.
Is there a motion to do so?
Sure. I move that we purchase ANPI VIP phones and engage ANPI for related ongoing services at a one-time cost of $20,289.91 for equipment, one-time shipping cost of $685.71, and a monthly service cost of $2,791.07 for a 36-month contract, or a total of $100,478.52 for the total 3-year agreement.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Kelly and a second by Vyers to approve that motion. Any comments or questions? This was discussed in the subcommittee. Okay. Mike, roll call, please.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson?
Yes. Next, we have the recommendation to engage PMA for investment services. Do we have a motion?
I'll move to recommend to engage PMA for investment services at fees calculated an annualized basis based on the type of investment executed on behalf of the Park District and not to exceed for U.S. Treasuries, agencies, and municipal securities 5 basis points. For FDIC-insured certificates of deposit, 15 basis points, and for collateralized certificates of deposit, 20 basis points.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Vyers and a second by Fry to approve this. Any comments?
It was just, thanks, Shane. It was just helpful to have discussed this, at length, in our subcommittee meeting.
Yes.
That really kind of put us on track.
Good. Roll call.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Mike, I missed that meeting, so I didn't get a chance to interview him, so I'm just going to abstain.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson?
Yes. Okay. Next, we have the recommendation to rename the Memorial Park Leisure Center the Mary Lubko Center. This has been on, we discussed this last month. We put it on display. There have been several very nice articles written in the newspapers about this. Is there a motion to approve?
I'd like to make a motion to name the Memorial Park Leisure Center the Mary Lubko Center.
Second.
We have a motion by Morrill and a second by me. Any discussion? We need a roll call? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Congratulations. The Leisure Center is going to be renamed the Mary Lubko Center after a wonderful lady who served as the Park District's first senior citizen director for 22 years and created many of the programs that are still in existence for the seniors. We certainly appreciated Mary, and this is a way we can let her family know that. So I'm assuming we will have a dedication when weather gets better.
Absolutely correct.
Okay, great. Okay, next, new business. We need a motion to discuss the Integrity Fitness purchase for the Parks Plus Fitness.
Yeah, I'll move that we engage Integrity Fitness for a fitness equipment maintenance agreement for the Park Plus Fitness Center at a cost of $945 a month for a 36-month contract. Total cost of the contract, $34,020.
Second?
Second.
We have a motion by Kelly and a second by Morrill to regular users of Parks Plus Fitness Center to approve this motion for purchase of Integrity Fitness equipment. All in favor signify by, roll call.
And just for the record, it's for preventive maintenance, ongoing maintenance.
And the preventive maintenance for the equipment.
No purchasing of equipment, just maintaining them. That's okay.
And Mike, we've engaged this firm in the past, right?
Yeah, we're very happy with this firm, and it was actually a board recommendation last year to see if we could get them to come down on their price if we engaged them for multiple years, and that was great advice. We took it, and they took it.
Good work.
Any other comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson?
Yes. Next, we are looking for approval to engage AMZO or AMZO zip mailing services for the program guides.
Move to engage AMZO Zip Mailing Services Incorporated for the delivery of following program guides at cost not to exceed $46,500. 2016 Camps and Pools Guides, 2016 Summer Guides, and the 2016 Fall Guides.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
We have a motion from me and a second by Kelly to approve this. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson.
Yes. Next, we're moving on to the base bid and alternate number 3 and 5 from Kiefer Flooring. Let's get the motion on the floor, and then I want to see if John Kelly wants to make any comments about it. Is it motion?
Yeah, I recommend that, or I move that we accept the base bid plus bid alternates number 3 and alternate number 5 from Kiefer Flooring for the Central Athletic Complex Gymnasium floor work and the bleacher project in the amount of $335,805 to authorize the Buildings and Grounds Subcommittee to approve up to a $10,000 contingency for unseen additional repairs.
Second.
We have a motion by Kelly and a second by Fry to approve this. This was discussed at the Buildings and Grounds Committee, Subcommittee, correct?
Yeah, this was discussed at the Buildings and Grounds Subcommittee, and Kiefer Flooring is the low bidder for the base bid and the alternate selected, which is basically all the work in the gym floor work plus alternate 3 was a deductive alternate to take a grade 2 floor instead of a grade 1, which is the same grade we have over at the community center. And alternate 5 was to replace the east bleachers that weren't part of the original contract, but we have the funds to go ahead and do that.
Questions or comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Hodgkinson.
Yes. Are there any other items of business?
No.
Let's go to our reports from staff. The first is, I think, your report, Mike.
Okay, well, 2 items. We will be finalizing the survey instrument for a comprehensive attitude and interest survey that will be going to 2,000 randomly selected residents concerning all aspects of the park system, its facilities, programs, staff, gauging satisfaction and asking questions about how we can do things in the future and what the residents want. The board will have the opportunity to approve that instrument, which will be emailed to you tomorrow. You can give me feedback personally via email or call or in person. And then for those of you at home, you can expect your survey sometime within the next 3 weeks. And we certainly hope as many people as possible take the time to fill it out and let us know how we're doing. Thanks. Item 2.
Are there any questions
I'm
or
sorry.
comments about that? Okay.
Item 2, you see in your packet the annual tax increment financing district advisory board meets tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and it's there for your information. And as a reminder, TIF 1 is concluded after 20 plus years, and we will be seeing some increases in the frozen increment being removed. Of course, it's the increase in revenue coming to the district it's already being taken from the taxpayer, so it's not a tax increase. I want to be clear about that. It's just the frozen increment will go for our section of the levy to the Park District for TIF 1 as opposed to the city to issue TIF bonds for development. And I'll be looking forward to bringing back information regarding the city's plans that they have continued to develop regarding the possibility of an expanded and extended TIF 2 and how the units of government might work together to see some community improvements as a result. So I will attend that meeting on your behalf. If anyone wishes to attend, we'll see you here at City Hall at 9 a.m. That's all I have.
All right. We had a report in our packets from Lincoln Marsh about the Adventure Education Program and the Environmental Education Program, and a report from the Recreation Program Programs Annual Report. And I wondered if commissioners had any questions or comments from staff?
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate Mary Beth on her report. Notice that pretty much across the board in the different activities that are going on, that we've seen a pretty sizable increase in enrollment and participation, from winter volleyball through indoor soccer, basketball. I think probably a key sign that the Park District is engaged in serving our constituency is if we've got people participating in these activities. And it's very heartwarming to see that, in fact, not only are they participating, but they're participating in growing numbers. So congratulations to you on that, Mary Beth.
Ray?
I'd just like to say all three reports are very well done, and I appreciate the information that you've shared.
Yeah, for these annual reports, once again, kudos to Mike Kelly, Deb Ditchman, and Kristen Hanlon. I mean, these are extremely educational for me. It gives me a little bit of a wider perspective on, some of the things that we do and some of the things that we offer. And once again, well done. Graphics are great. And I like the fact that they're fairly succinct and, we can get through them very quickly. We also, got a little ink, recently. Suburban Life had posted an article pertaining to, our contributions to health and wellness, through our fitness center, some of the runs that we do and so on and so forth. It makes us look like we know what we're doing. I think we do. And then we got a high five for the Wheaton Park District. It's a publication called The Heron. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm sorry?
Conservation
Okay,
Foundation.
well, it talks about the collaboration between the Park District and the Conservation Foundation, for our, contributions to saving the environment and what we do. So I think we're doing what we need to do. Thanks.
John?
Yeah, I just want to echo Terry's comments on the reports. This is the way I find out all the programs we offer, because I don't sit there and read the program directory. And
My God.
$46,000. Come on, Chad.
Margie, get them.
I had no idea we did all this stuff.
Thanks, Margie.
Yeah.
I get too many emails.
Do any have any comments?
I just like in the Lincoln Marsh report seeing all the green numbers better than the red. That was fantastic.
If I may, for our friends at home, the Park District does an annual report for every business unit and program area that it operates, and those can be found. 3 of those were just discussed. Those can be found on our website, and we hope you take a look at our website and take a look at all the great things that each division and area of the Park District is providing to improve quality of life in the community. And I echo the congratulations to those that reported today.
Yeah. And I just want to comment, I was amazed at the varied interest. I mean, I actually, tomorrow night, I'm giving a report to the League of Women Voters on parks and recreation systems, and I was looking for as wide and a variety of things that go on in park districts, and between these reports, they gave me a very ample sampling, so I appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much. Are there any other reports that we're going to hear about tonight? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that all the commissioners saw this letter from the Bloomingdale Park District inviting us to the legislative breakfast that they are hosting coming up on Friday, March 11th. If any of you are able to go, the area legislators are invited to that breakfast. We talk about any of the legislative issues that are facing Parks and Recreation. So if you haven't had an opportunity to attend that before, that's good. It's going to be at the Bloomingdale Park District Museum, which is just off of Bloomingdale Road. Any other comments?
Just one, again, for those at home, we will be having one of our primary fundraisers for the DuPage County Historical Museum on March 12th, which is our annual casino night. It's a great event, and it creates some additional revenue to provide support for that free facility that the Park District operates for DuPage County. Hope to see you there. Visit any number of our websites, either the Historical Museum or the Park District. It's a great time And that's my plug.
Great.
March 12th.
Thanks. Anything else to come before the board? Is there a motion to adjourn?
No exec session tonight?
No close.
So moved.
Second.
So we have a motion by me and a second by Morrill to adjourn the meeting at 7:30. Discussion?
I guess I was wrong about a 3-hour meeting.
I think we should stay and explain all the programs to John.
He's not going to call for.
Aye.